here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, if you're a new subscriber or a long time subscriber, then hey big. And if you're not a new subscriber or a long time subscriber, then you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Potomac because some things went down on last night's episode. Okay, some hands was thrown. Okay, I don't know if any drinks was thrown, but the girls was getting down. Okay, but of course, as Bravo always do, okay, they're gonna hype it up. They're gonna give it to you at the very end, the last 2 minutes of the episode, and then you're gonna have to wait an entire week until you get the next and until you get the rest. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. All right, so when the show starts, we get a flash forward of events that took place, right? And then they get a rewind to a week earlier. Okay, so it's a lot of catastrophe that goes down with Candiace as well as Monique. Okay, so Candiace is in the studio singing her little heart out, honey. People on social media is like, oh, so Candiace can sing? Oh, she can sing, girl. Did you know Candiace had a voice, girl? Girl, excuse me, not who's there, you, girl. Did you know that Candiace had a voice? Did you know that she can sing? She sound cute with a little hum and a little auto-tune, girl. She sound a little good. And I'm over here like, I know y'all not finna come for Candiace. I am not team Candiace by any means. However, don't be trying to come for Candiace when y'all fans, y'all faves be out here, can barely sing, and y'all still be out here caping for them and all this other stuff, okay? So if they can do it too, Punchinella, she can do it too, Punchinella from the zoo on period, okay? So if they can get out there and sing with their lackluster voices or whatever, then let Candiace go out there and do her thing, honey. Okay, so do what you need to do. So Candiace comes out the booth, okay, because she was remixing a song that was for her husband, okay? He started sending it to everybody. That's how she got connected with his producer. So they up there, you know, talking when she leave out the booth, and she's just like, listen, baby, you know, I am so glad that I'm over this entire event that took place this weekend. And I have come to the conclusion that, you know, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I am done with Monique. Okay, yes, I don't want Monique like that. No, I don't rock with her like that because, you know, it's just been a lot of things that I've been noticing, okay? You know, it's not even just about the fact that she tried to act like she was asleep when I was leaving, because we all know that she wasn't asleep, okay? Miss Etiquette, okay? The person that loves talking about etiquette, the person that loves talking about professionalism, okay? You go to sleep on your guests before your guests even leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even just about that right there, okay? It's really all the other SHI that she did, especially going back to, like, the first episode when we had that dinner for Ashley. Yeah, they're like right there really made me feel away because she started coming for me, and then afterwards she tried to act like we was cool, trying to be all nice and stuff, trying to act like, girl, you know, I had to do that to you, girl. Girl, I just had to. You ain't have to do nothing. But you chose to because you feeling away, okay? And that was passive aggressive, and I don't really like stuff like that. So I'm just like, you know, to avoid from pulling the knife out on her, like I did on Ashley, like I'm just going to moonwalk out this situation. I'm going to go ahead and cancel, okay, me being a part of her event, because I feel like if you don't really rock with me like that and you ain't really effing with me like that for real, you know what I'm saying? You always got something to say every time I'm in a room. I feel uncomfortable around you, then why would I move forward and help you, you know, continue to get money and allow you to use my platform to help whatever you got going on? You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many followers she got. She can have more than me or not, okay? But not all of my followers are her followers, okay? So it's still a platform, period. And I'm not even trying to do it. I'm just saying, you know how I feel, babe. So I'm just not really, I'm done. And that's on P. And he was like, well, all right, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? I hate that it got to be like that, but I mean, your peace of mind is everything, okay? So that was that. And then Ashley over here was sitting down with Michael, honey, okay? Because, you know, everything, the news dropped, okay? The news dropped on her head, honey. And so she got a text message, you know, of Michael in his underwear. She got a text message from what's that girl, Monique, and she also got a text message from Robyn, which we later on found out was actually done by accident. But anywho, so she up there, you know, talking about that. She tells us that she got she gave a call to Michael. She was like, where you at? I don't know where you at, but you need to get to this motherfucker house right now, like today, like ASAP, like, okay, right now, like 9 o'clock, like we need you to be here on P, okay? So Michael is just like, all right, then, well, I'm headed there. So once he gets to the house, they over there arguing, you know, they going back and forth. She's like, oh, wait, honey, I don't want baby Dean to hear this, okay? I know he grown as hell, but listen, honey, his ears are too young for this, okay? So we're going to have to go ahead and just, you know, put this to the side, and we're going to have this conversation at a later time, Pete, because I'm upset. So that's why she took him to the restaurant, so that they can have a conversation, because she believes that nothing was going to go down had they been in the same space, you know, in a public setting. She tells him, you know, I never thought that we would be in this place ever. And he's like, well, I never thought we would have been in this place ever either. Are you sure? Because this ain't your first time making a fool of me. Oh, okay, then I just want to make sure we here, we see each other, okay? Because clearly you ain't been seeing me, you've been seeing B, okay? And that's all P, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all, okay? I'm A. I'm the first letter of the alphabet, okay? I'm the only person you should be with. You got it? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. So she want to know more about what happened. So he's like, oh, you know, I'm sorry I didn't tell you or whatever. You know, I was afraid that you was with the ladies and the ladies was going to tell you this and that. So I just wanted to wait until you got by yourself so that I can let you know. Stop lying. Okay? I was like, Ashley, if you don't pop him, okay, pop him or get up and walk out. All right? So Michael told her basically it was a lady. Okay? Him and the guys went and hung out at MGM. It was a lady there. She hit him up and she felt as though she asked him, can we go to a hotel? First of all, old mama, okay, felt good enough. She felt comfortable enough with your man to even ask a question like that. That's number one. That's what the first error was, all right? So he's like, cool, goes back with her, tries to use it on the fact that he's drunk, okay? Girl, if you don't get... Anyway, so he tried to act like he was drunk and then say he got to the room, he don't remember nothing, you know, he woke up, she was next to him, his underwear was off or whatever. He goes to check and see what time it is and then says, when he go check to see what time it is, that's when she snapped the picture. Girl, they had a whole conversation when he went to go see what time it was. And if he had a hotel, don't they got the clocks right next to the bed? He ain't have to go that far to see what time it was. Matter of fact, he could have just cut on the TV to see what that is, okay? All right? And if he got to get up and go, that means that either he ain't got his watch on, okay, or he put his phone somewhere that he knew he couldn't get to it. So if you hit him up, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't talk. And that's sad because if Ashley was on this trip with that baby, you was out here doing that, girl, I would have told Michael, listen, baby, when you out at the club, don't think I'm not. Feeling good in somebody's spot, getting hot, don't stop. Just don't think I'm not, because I'm not getting, period, okay? So I would have hit him with a little bit of that candy burst, but, you know, she just don't believe whatever he say. You know, he's saying that he didn't know what all happened or whatever. She believing it. She's like, well, you know, with our relationship, you know, there's been times where I've, you know, done a little finagling over here with a girl, and you know, we were able to do this and that. But now I'm telling you right now, here, okay, here and now, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, I just want it to be me and you. And he's like, okay, so the fun stopped. I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like, girl, what is going on? So I'm just confused, okay? Because Ashley is dumb as hell. That's gonna be what it is, right? But smart as hell at the same damn time, okay? He over here, so she tried to say that, okay, well, you know, basically alluding to the fact that they have an open relationship and now she wants to close the relationship. And I'm just like, girl, this relationship gonna be open as long as Michael wants it to be open, because he know you barely got a pot to piss in, and neither does your mama, okay? So he gonna be out here doing whatever it is he wanna do. He done already gave you your security bag, which is that child, okay? He done gave you another security bag, okay? Which is the second child you about to have. So I mean, girl, this man gonna continue to do what he do, and we just gonna continue to talk about it, okay? As long as you in it, we in it with you, girl, okay? So I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna move on. So Monique is at her office. She just got her office for Not for Lazy Moms, and she is at a point where she's trying to make more money, okay? She hasn't really been breaking even or anything, okay? Her overhead is pretty high. I believe she said she spent like $200,000, and then I think her overhead was, I think, on the event coming up, and then her overhead was $80,000. Whatever the case is, Monique is just like way above her head when it comes to Not for Lazy Moms. And so she said that she has an accountant that's going to come and sit down and have a conversation with her about, you know, where she's looking at, whether she's in the green and the red and how deep in the red she is or whatever. So one of her assistants was like, oh girl, is Kris gonna come? Because you know that's his money, honey. Okay, you running up a check on this man's tab. Okay, so is he going to be there? And she's like, oh girl, he's not going to be there, girl, because he already know how I do. He know I spends it up on. He already know what's going on over here. And so he ain't even got to try and front me or flex me in front of these cameras, honey, because my man already know what's going on. Moving on. So how many tickets have we sold, girl? Because you know I'm excited, girl. What we got? And she's like, oh girl, well, you know, out of like 300 tickets, you only sold 20. 20? Man, what the hell? But yeah, it's too early though. It's still early. You got time. Here go white girl, loving her. Shade. Maybe you could give some away. Maybe you want to give some. Maybe you can use your platform and just, you know, just give them away. Nobody's buying them. What do you want to do? Okay, so here for it. Okay, crackling like a motherfucker. I thought it was quite hilarious. Okay, so Monique is trying to figure that part out. She mentions that Karen and Ray is going to be on the panel, I suppose, or whatever. She said they've been married for hundreds of years, honey. Okay. Then she said she wants Candiace to be on there speaking about her honeymoon phase, since they've been in it and they're new, you know, to the honeymoon phase or whatever. And she says it's funny that she's been on the honeymoon phase and she still hasn't been on the honeymoon yet or whatever. So that was the whole conversation. So she got Candiace on call for that event, and we're gonna see if Candiace gonna show up. So Gizelle is out here flexing and perpetrating as though she is actually furniture shopping, talking about she could lay some stuff down and she could do this and that. Gizelle, you cute, okay, and you a little shaky as far as you being my girl, okay, you a little shaky, but you sat up there and said that you know how to decorate, not do this and that. Girl, let me tell you, your fashions are enough for us to know that you cannot do it, and it's fine, and it's okay. It is okay. We have been in your house more than one time according to these cameras, honey, and we have not seen anything fashionable yet. All right, so if you want to get you a ghost stylist or a ghost whoever you want to call the people to decorate, or a ghost decor person, then do what it is that you need to do. But you're not going to continue to fool the people out here in these streets, okay? We're not going to continue to stand for this mess on P. All right, so moving on, Robyn meets up with her. You know, they're over there conversing and talking and all this other stuff, because she's trying to find pieces for the house. And Robyn talks about her wanting to get a house with her man. You know, if they were to get a house, she wants to be married. They talked about that. Then Robyn's like, girl, well, let's sit down, because I got to tell you about your people. Girl, what you got to say to me about them, girl? Well, you know, when you left, honey, they ran amok. They ran amok in the palace, girl. It was a mess. Yes, girl. Monique damn near split her wig. Yes, girl, she did. Okay, so you know when you and Ashley went, or you and Candiace went to have a conversation with Ashley. Yeah, when y'all went to go do that, Monique started tripping, talking about a fire pit or whatever. Like the next day she woke up raving about this fire pit, talking about how y'all wasn't out there, y'all had her waiting and all this other stuff. And it just really turned it from a y'all situation to a Candiace situation. So she really started blaming everything on Candiace, as if Candiace was the person that did everything wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like crazy, girl. It was just out of control. And Gizelle is just like, well, honey, I don't even know why Monique is tripping like that, because what I had to tell Ashley was way more important than some motherfucking marshmallows. And I thought that was quite hilarious. I definitely laughed. Monique goes on her Twitter or her social media or wherever the hell she go. I think she did it on IG video. And she says that, oh, well, production was mad. Production was mad that they want to come out and film and stuff, because they had production waiting. B-I-T-C-H. Okay, girl, listen. No, production had a camera on the inside, production had a camera on the outside. If they wanted this to take place at the fire pit or whatever, they would have made sure that that's where Gizelle and them was, okay? Y'all be taking directives from the producers, okay, girl? So stop your lies, all right, honey? Stop that, okay? Just cut it out, all right? Why would they feel like going outside roasting some damn marshmallows with you is more important than what the hell they gonna tell Ashley? Why would they think going out there roasting some marshmallows with you would be more juicier and more tea for TV than going over there and having a conversation with Ashley about her man? You're not gonna fool the people. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do it. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't gonna like me. I don't care. Monique not gonna do it to me. No, ma'am. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna back up, okay? Because you was wrong for that. And that's on P. So, anywho, you know, Robyn tells Gizelle, like, girl, tell me why when all the news came out, I'm thinking I'm texting you and Sharice for a while to send the message to Ashley. Girl, no, you didn't. Yes, girl, but you know, I cleaned it up, though. You know, I know how to clean up, okay, on P. I may not know how to do a lot of things, but I know how to clean up, okay? So I went ahead and I messaged her and I said, girl, what you want me to do with this? If I was Ashley, I would have said B-I-T-C-H. I don't want you to do S-H-I about nothing. How about you don't run and tell nobody else about this shit? Because everybody else gonna be in my damn face. What do you mean, what do I want you to do? Okay? What you mean, what do you want me to do about it? I don't want you to do a motherfucking thing, okay? Thanks for sending it to me. I appreciate it. Goddamn. Okay, as if I wasn't gonna see it. I appreciate it. Like, we're looking out. But I don't want you to do nothing, okay? And it looked like Ashley responded to her ass either. Like, girl, it ain't nothing you can do, okay? What you finna jump Michael? You finna ride out on the chick that was with him? What you finna do? Oh, okay, then wait, really ain't too much you can do, okay? All right, then, but I appreciate your time, though. Okay, then, girl, I'm talking to you later. All right, then, bye. Okay. What can you do? So she tried to clean it up, but all right. So Wendy is taking her child to Taekwondo, which is really cute. I call it Taekwondo. I'm not sure which one. It could be Jiu-Jitsu or whatever it is, okay? So he's going to do that. And Wendy's talking to her husband, catching up with him. You know, I guess they both have been on maternity leave or something like that. And so, she asked him how his work going. Is it hard to adjust? And he's like, yeah, it's, you know, kind of hard for me to adjust, but I really enjoy my time with Cameron and the boys. It was like he really, really enjoyed that. Wendy said, well, you know, it's time for me to go back to the university, but I have not told them that I was returning. I don't really know. I'm starting to second guess whether or not teaching is what I want to do right now, because when she wasn't a teacher, it gave her time to be a correspondent. So basically what Wendy is saying, what I'm hearing is that she's enjoying being in the limelight, okay? She's enjoying getting paid a lot for a little, okay? So that's That's what it sounds like to me. So and now that she's on this show, she's starting to question, should I be a teacher? So that's a great thing that she does have all of these credentials, because when it's all said and done and you no longer have this, and people say, oh, okay, well, you're not going to be on Real Housewives anymore, you're not going to do this and that, you still have those same credentials that you've been putting in these ladies' face to fall back on, to go off and excel, in addition to all of the other businesses that you may make flourish just from being on this platform. So shout out to you, girl. So hopefully you figure it out. She said that she's always been following the path of her mom, and now she's just trying to figure it out for herself, and I understand that, whether I'm in her culture or not. I know a lot of kids like to follow the path in which their parents, want for them, so I mean, you just gotta grow up, or somebody gonna have to take their foot off your neck and just let you be what you're gonna be. I don't know why she holds so true to her mom's values. Maybe that's because she's Nigerian or whatever their culture is, and because of the status of her mom, that may have a lot to do with it as well. But hopefully she can figure that part out as a wife and a grown woman and a mom, and really go off and do what it is she wants to do for herself, even if she just do it for 2 years, even if she did it for 3 years, 5 years, as long as she know that she took the time out in her life to do what it is that she really wanted to do. So I say good luck to you. Okay, so moving